Okay, hi guys. I realize this video needs a little intro, okay? So I think that focus is the one thing that's missing for you guys or for a lot of people, and so I'm going to do a video series on supplements I take for focus. So that's what's at the end of this video. At the beginning of this video, I kind of go into the fact that you don't need to be better than the person that you currently already are. And that's what this sort of pushing to be better kind of makes us feel like we're not good enough, right? And I kind of want to get away from the fact that you're not good right as you are, right? And so that's kind of what this video at the very beginning talks about. I'm just really just fed up with hearing that you need to be better. You need to do this and that and the other thing to be someone better than you are right now, because you are born worthy. So that's the first part, and I kind of go on a rant about that. Okay, so focus is very important, and that's what I'm going to talk about, and also a rant about how you're good enough just the way you are, and you can be satisfied with whoever you are currently and just appreciate that person instead of having to try to be someone different, right? And then the other thing I wanted to say is I also I'm practicing a Southern accent in this video, and it might be annoying, but it's really good for the brain to practice either accents, or obviously learning a new language is amazing for the brain, right? So I've started to practice different accents, right? So I hope you enjoy it. If you don't tell me. Oh, I'm just kidding. You can tell me if you hate it. But anyway, I hope it's okay. I messed up a couple times. Obviously, I'm not great at it, but you'll see. Anyway, enjoy the video. And just you being here is a miracle, and the fact that you decided to be on this earth at this time in history is pretty freaking amazing, right? And you don't really need to do more and up level. People get all so caught up in up leveling and trying to be new and better. Like, I get it. I like that too, but sometimes you just got to sit back and relax and not be so, put so much pressure on yourself to be so, just trying to be the new you all the time, because, it's tough sometimes, especially if you're a perfectionist and you want to do things perfect, or you want to do things to your satisfaction, whatever that is. It can be tough, if you're trying to constantly do this stuff all the time and up leveling. And the idea of up leveling is also, it's like, it kind of makes you feel like you're not good enough, or like you just there's always something to be better at, or something to, some better you around the corner, and that kind of gives us the idea that you're not good right where you are. You're not good as you are, and I just want to just remind you guys are good as you are. Like, just the fact that you decided to come down on this physical plane for a little bit and just, work through your crap and do these challenges and sort of like figure things out along the way, and the fact that you're even trying to be better in some ways, like, that's so commendable, and it's like we get caught up in having to be better all the time. And I just want to give you the idea of just like being able to relax and not do so much, and not try to always be better, and just relax in the fact that you are good enough right here, right now, as you are, without making changes. Like, you're good enough. You're good enough for your SP. You're good enough for the house you want. You're good enough for the car loan. You're good enough for, you're way more than good enough, but you're just like, you're perfect for everything, that you could possibly want, so it doesn't always have to be this pressure to be better, because that can be hard sometimes. The fact that you didn't off yourself and you're still living here, and you're doing all this stuff, and even trying to attempt to be better in certain ways, like, that's really commendable, even if you're not even doing it some days, and even if you give up some days, and you're just relaxing, or you're just satisfied, and like, there's nothing wrong with being satisfied right where you are. Okay, so anyway, I just want to say that it's a little bit of a rant, but I felt it was on my heart to say, and I just wanted to get that out there. So how am I doing with my accent? Okay, so then I'm gonna get into the 3 supplements that I love to use for my brain. And actually, I just realized I do not have the choline here, but we'll just go into the first two, and then I might maybe get up and get that one for you. So the first one that I have here is, she thinks she's gonna eat it, but it's not for her. But it's called golden milk, but this is just the formula that I take it in, but it's just basically the turmeric is why I take this. And there's ashwagandha in it too, and dates, and ashwagandha is really good for relaxation too, but I'm not talking about that right now. I'm just talking about turmeric. So turmeric is actually really good for cleansing the brain, and it is good for neurotransmitters like dopamine, and I had a brain. Okay, I need my turmeric. It's good for dopamine and serotonin, those type of brain transmitters, and it's really just enhances the brain with detoxification. So this is why I take turmeric, and I love turmeric. I think it helps me with cognition and memory too, but it's not indicated for that, but I just really like it. I feel like it cleanses my brain out. So, and then the second one that I have here is B12. So a lot of people with cognitive decline, or if they've got dementia, they're always low in B12 in the studies. They're always, like, you know, when they test them, they've always need more B12. So, and they might have been deficient in B12 for a while, you know, that would be my guess. But anyway, so this is just really good for memory, really good for energy in the brain. B12 is water soluble, so you can literally take, I don't feel like there's a problem taking a good, it's not, the fat soluble vitamins are the ones you want to worry about. Like water soluble is you'll just pee it out. So there's no problem. I just dumped my southern accent for whatever. But anyway, so that one. And then the last one is choline. And you can find choline in eggs. Choline is in mushrooms. Choline is in beef and beef liver. So if you eat enough of those types of things, I eat a lot of eggs, so I don't really need to take a supplement. I eat a lot of egg yolk, so it's not in the white, it's in the yellow. So there's a lot of choline in egg yolk, and I eat about 4 to 6 eggs a day. I know that seems like a lot, but I'm on a high calorie diet, so I do get enough. I do love beef liver too, so I do eat beef liver a lot. So, but there are supplements where you can just take choline. Like, for example, if you're a vegetarian and you don't eat eggs, or you might be vegan and you don't eat eggs, then it's a great thing to incorporate into your diet. Okay, so these are like 3 really good, really good brain focusing supplements. I'm going to do a part 2 on this. I just want to do a quick video on this, and I hope you love this. If you love my accent, give me a thumbs up. If you hate it, give me a thumbs up. If you love Neville and transformation, stick around. I'd love to have you. Bye, guys.